What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk Global Domination, the daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. Today we're playing Airship, Progressive Capitals, but with my semi-auto twist. I like the semi-auto. We are last to act, so we really need a Kuka line on a pocket, eh? All right, Kuka line on a pocket here. Let's just see. Let's see what our blizzards look like. So hard chokes are 1, 2, 3. Only doing the hard chokes 4, 5, and 6, making a topology that goes this way, and this way into there. Cool. Can I own that? Someone's got to be back there with me, right? Then we have this pocket, and that goes here. Middle. Sure. And then the middle. Cool. To there. So I can middle board cap if I wanted. Not what I want to be doing on the last seat. And then we have this. This. And we actually have a box in the top. Okay. I think off cap Kuka line here is how I'm going to play it. Very high risk. High risk, low reward. Let's try it out. Just stay out of the general board politics. Maybe I can take this and this turn one. I'm last act, right? So I need my cap to hold, and then I need to be able to take some kind of bonus that holds, and then push out at the very back of the top pocket, which is, I think, the best pocket. So it's a 1, then a 4, then a 2 in the wheel on this point. How quickly I can get that, though. Okay, no one's behind there. White and magenta see me. Green's not going to let me have that. Yellow might let me have that. Ooh, yeah, green's on the other side. Okay. Sure hope green puts troops on that capital. Red is taking a long time to choose. My cap sucks, and we're not going to use it. Pocket cap over here, I guess. Maybe use the troops to try to take that. I don't think so. I think Kuka cap is the straight up is the line here. We go full Racha, folks. 100% Racha. Okay. So we're going to start our turn with like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 min on top of the 9. So my play is take this with the minimum amount of troops and everything else here, and then sit here. And then next turn, take this and disrupt whoever's in the wheel. And they won't be able to retaliate effectively. I'm not going to let them stabilize. And if one of them are white or magenta, if white or magenta are here or here trying to hold this top, then they can probably counter what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll be able to push out with a decent amount of velocity. We also don't see any of the cap except for green. We see no action from white. We see any action from magenta. The full settings I like to do, this is my variation on Airship cap. So I like to do semi-auto placement with a neutral bot. 60-second turn timer, progressive cars, balance split size, and then fog. Blizzards are on, portals licenses are off. I have found that, at least my style of play, there are significant differences between how I like to play in the early seats versus the later seats. I find that you have to be very aggressive regardless. I find it's rare, almost never, that you end up with a good neighbor situation. Green's going to put troops on the capital here. Yeah, so he's gonna attack, pop fort back, and go pop, 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 and then he's gonna start there. Green's cap though is on one of the two sides, but he's gonna then use. This is really a play by Green. He's gonna use those troops to take another +4 and still kind of stay out of the rest of the board politics. A bataille, okay. I think Verni bataille is good. 8-4 red. So as long as I don't lose any more territories, I will start with 9. Otherwise, I start with 8 as well. You're very much in a noob part of the map, and my hope is that nobody else is up there. My hope is that we're just taking pieces of the map that nobody wants. I'm going to put the minimum amount of troops in armory to take. Not put all my eggs in that basket, but if it ends up generating me extra for a couple of turns, it'll pay for itself. And my actual goal is to win this position. We do start with 9. How lovely. So white and magenta know where my cap is. We don't lose troops. Yes. Magenta knew where my cap was, and we've disrupted them. Okay. We've effectively disrupted them. They're not getting through a 9. They did have that. They took that bonus. Good. Where do we think their cap is? Here. I think they have the wheel too. Maybe not yet. 7. They do have the wheel. Okay. Does an 8 beat a 9? All in plays. Maybe it's not there. Let's take the wheel. Let's see. If there's a cap here, we take it. We have to take it. Vault camera. Is that bonus called vault? Should be called wheel. It looks like a wheel. Anyways. Yes, and yellow started with 3 troops. Okay, yellow lost their capital. Wow. Poor fella. Tragic that. Just watching yellow slowly and sadly bought out. But it was supposed to be me, guys. I was supposed to win the game. So who is back here? Is the other question. Once I win this, go to war with this guy, don't I? I'll see them. I'll see them in the position there before. Okay. Yeah, green on 9. Green's second turn is also perfunctory. They're going to take this. Too many splits, though, to take it in a single turn. But they're not going to face... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, they are playing in front of their capital. Neat. Good for you, Green. Red has anything? 9. All right. I need to know if anyone's in that wheel. Seeing a 3 there of magenta tells me that their cap is here. Let's see if I'm right. Maybe their cap is here, but less likely. Just put all our troops on there to do okay. Yeah, red's top right, so we have red. We have green. Now let's see if we find magenta where I think they are. Yep. Sure do. Smell ya. Fuck yeah. Okay, white on 16. So white is here. So here's where everybody is. White. Yeah. Yeah. Green. Red. Magenta and me. White wins. I think just from turn order. I have an epic cap if I want to guard the magenta kill. Is magenta going to bot or is magenta going to try and fuck me? He's still playing. Hey, good for you. Yeah, this is snowball, fucking steamroll ass snowball by white. I'm not going to have enough troops on that capital yet to withstand. Yeah, 4. Where the fuck else is magenta that they still have 12 territories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bunch in here, maybe. That's why green didn't put in, because magenta's wasting troops on a piece of the board they don't actually have claim to. Yeah, nobody resisting white, though. We're fucked. We are folked. Maybe red does. I doubt it. Yellow's already gone, right? Yeah. We've lost. We're losing magenta now, too. Okay, so we've lost magenta. We've lost yellow. So it's me, green, and red remain to resist white. And green won't because they're kind of on... Green and red won't because they're on the other side of the board. So I actually get 4th here at best, right? Because white's going to go... They've already taken this, right? White has this, this, this. So their next logical step is this. So... Too bad for me. Do I resist them? Do I try and slow them down? Where do we think their capital is? What am I getting? 15? I'm not getting enough troops to slow them down. I need to hope they go another way. I'm simply not getting enough troops. They're going to roll right through my capital. Yeah. If our capital holds, we will get the magenta kill. But it's a big if. I mean, if white reads the board the way I do, he comes at me next. Yeah, last seat, first seat thing. There's really nothing I can do about that. 14 for red. Maybe red shoots a shot. This would be kind of our last chance, I think. I won't get enough. I won't be getting 14, so nope. Game. Red sees green. Too late. White wins. Fuck. Red attacking green. This feeds the game harder because both red and green needed to be strong. Okay, how do we get out of death? Don't really have any troops. I think we just die. Lose a bunch of troops there too. Fuck. All right, and white's gonna add everything to this and go up. What I would do. All right, bad roll on the cap, please. Great roll on the cap. Yeah. Oh yeah, white knows I'm up there. He saw my capital as well. Did white save a piece? No, I think there's no way out of lowest here. Lowest of the people who are still playing, but still lowest. Green on 10. Yeah, I mean, red hitting green also kind of hurts my soul. This is green retaliating on red. Nobody's hitting white at all, right? White is completely uncontested the whole game. So everyone's going to fall quickly. 7 troops, yeah. Green hit red. Good game. This is just a sad one. Just ends now. In like 2 turns from white. White kills everybody. And so red botting out. So no one has the decency to actually surrender. I wonder what white's original cap is. Initiative plus no resistance. A 7-turn game. Put no troops back there. There's no point in having any troops back there. But it keeps me alive longer. I appreciate that. Perhaps we get fed a kill. When do we see this light up as Magenta's final territory? At least one more. I'm going to take a card in a position that white can't see, but that's very few. So it means I can take this card, this card, this card, this card, or this card. Can't take this or this because white will see it. Can't take. Hiding dangerously close to him. 11 for green. It's yellow. Good. Nobody's dealing with white, though. Right? Nobody's trying to. These middle pockets end up being where I find myself able to hide more often than not. 8 for red. Higher left-hand side for white. Let me keep this little pocket. I'm generating 1, 2, 3, 4-ish extra troops because of that. Cleaning it, I think. Maybe he just doesn't want to worry about hitting a useless cap. I hope green understands what I'm doing. And I'm not being aggressive. White's only on 25. You need to expand faster, white. If you're going to hit me that aggressively, you might as well just... Now he cleans the top pocket? No. He pushes to a different blocking position. Let's kill yellow then. I mean, it won't trigger trays. It doesn't fucking matter. 2, 3. No, nor will killing magenta, so. Yeah. White's probably saving it behind the magenta cap. All for green. Green's still trying to deal with fucking red. Okay, magenta goes MIA. I want that last yellow card. Probably yellow's final. Okay, green was rocking red again. Red sets and retaliates. These guys, it's really a race to the bottom on the right-hand side. Holy shit. White isn't leveraging their advantage enough, so they're not a grandmaster. They're good, though. I don't think they suck. But if I was in White's position, I would be, actively winning the game this turn or next turn. Does red retaliate on green? All right, well, let's see if we get the yellow kill then. Yes, we do. One extra card never hurt anybody. $35 for white. Set is 12. Yeah, finally cleans top pocket. Faces 0 resistance. He's fast. I'm surprised. I think you have the bones of a good player. I wonder what I missed that's slowing you down. No, you slowed yourself down, right? So white, you saw, white put a huge stack here and didn't account for the fact that he would be blocked. So white has everything here, I assume, minus maybe some magenta. He's going to hold that magenta kill hostage even though he doesn't need it. Yeah, he's going to hold the kill hostage even though he doesn't need it. Whereas the positioning and just pushing through into the 1 point, right, would chain the kills more quickly. 16 for green. I want to see green kill. Red. Set. A world where we can kill red and magenta. Then we still get third. Locking in third, that would be nice. 10 troops. No, red zone's got a lot. Okay. Are these guys somehow trying to resist white? Is that what's happening? Red sets gets the 12. Finally starts to hit white. There's a brick wall right here. Okay. Green that way. What a weird war. Let's see if white left any piece of magenta on the outside. The other way to think about it is to just not let your opponents have any sort of chance of coming back. So you guard the kill behind a capital because you're not facing any resistance that way. Okay, red has the green capital. Alright, so we escape on 2 cards. White gets 45. White can kill anyone he wants to. Now, I don't get third. I get 4th this game. Cap. Up to 5. Yeah. And the final cap is here. And White's now cleaning all of green shit. So that's why red and green were at war. Because red's capital was just in a very inopportune place. 53. Green can kill red, I think. And we're skipping his red. Yeah, let's see how white plays it. Does white know where the green cap is? Do they take the cap run? Do they take the kills? I hope he goes up, but 50-50 shot. Gets the magenta kill. Does he get the red kill too? Yep. I should be happy with third here, I suppose, given the circumstances. And the peak kill. And green makes the end of the gauntlet. I liked how green played it. He just got into war with red when both of them needed to be the ones pummeling. And I also triggered a trade. We're actually going to be able to see the end of this game. So he's going to go like this. Yep. Yep. And cap. Game. Cool. All right. We get third. I think white was good. I don't think he's a grandmaster. Yeah. Beginner. Well played. For a beginner, very well played. Defeating one novice, one beginner, two intermediates, and losing to beginner. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining. Maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, try not to spawn in the ultimate seat. I love you. I appreciate you. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.